Hey everyone, James here. I have been a bit poorly as of late and I'm feeling much better now. Trying to catch up on some content, but I thought I would give you a bit of a tour around my shed and sort of give you an update on some of the tanks that I set up in the past year and what's sort of happening to them and where we are with the shed and other projects that I'm sort of working on. So I think we'll do a little tour around, starting with my marine tank right here that I set up recently. All right, so first up is the 105 litre Tetra aquarium. And this is the one that's got my two clownfish that used to be in my Fluval Evo. Tank's sort of settling in quite nicely now. The macro algae pretty much all died that I had in here, but some of it survived, which is good. And we're currently going through all the diatoms and that sort of brand new tank syndrome, which is cycling. But yeah, it's looking okay at the moment. Obviously I'm going to get some more macro algae at some point and hopefully just a couple more fish, but we will see how my clownfish are doing first. I don't want to stress them out or anything, so we'll keep them happy and then we'll see how we go. So yeah, it's working pretty well. I nearly had a massive disaster with these fish because I had this wave maker on and I didn't realize I had it so powerful, and I came into the shed a few weeks back and realized that they were very limp and not moving a lot. And yeah, I think there was just exhaustion from the pump being so strong and they were trying to combat the swimming. So yeah, but they seem happy now, which is great, and a lot of a nice orange color there. Yeah, so yeah, all good. Moving over, this is my Amazon River tank. It needs probably a little bit of a refresh on top. I want to get some more bracken ferns and stuff like that. But yeah, this is home to two angelfish. Yeah, they are. I've just turned the lights on, so the colors are a little bit sort of soft on them. But yeah, this is home to angelfish and some cardinal tetras. And yeah, the idea was to mimic a Amazon riverbed, which is really cool. This tank also has a waterfall effect, but I haven't got it on at the moment, so essentially I can make it rain, which I absolutely love. And yeah, this has been set up for a few years now. It sort of goes through different phases, and yeah, everyone seems very happy in this one. Next up is another tank that was based on the Amazon River, and the tannins are all gone in this one, so I need to get some more botanicals in there or color the water up a bit. But this is home to some ember tetras. They are hiding, I think, at the back at the moment. Again, the lights have just gone on. Got a little bit of algae going on in there, but yeah, it sort of seems to be okay. I think this one probably needs a bit of a scrap and a refresh. It was looking good at one point, but yeah, I'm not really enjoying it much nowadays. But yeah, it was fun to make. One thing you realize when having a fish room is that reflections are a nightmare. So let me turn this light off. And yeah, you can see here, this is one of my favorites at the moment. Again, I'll bit of a reflection in here, but yeah, this is another one, sort of a Blackwater type styled setup, and yeah, it's full of loads of shrimp apparently. I haven't seen loads of them, so they must be breeding like crazy. To be fair, I haven't touched these tanks in a couple of weeks now because I haven't been feeling well, so they're kind of just been fed and then left to it. But yeah, wow, I actually didn't realize there was that many yellow shrimp in there, so that's awesome. They seem to be doing really well and breeding like crazy. And I think it probably does need a bit of a refresh at some point, just to get some more sort of botanicals in there and stuff. But yeah, it looks really good so far. It is another tank that I have done no videos on or anything. This was just something I had a few bits and pieces laying around, so I thought I'd create a shrimp tank out of it. Sort of a bit of a bonsai tree kind of tank. That was the idea. Yeah, I think it looks really cool actually. And this is home to some red cherry shrimp. I'm just trying to create another breeding colony from the one that's a different part of the shed. And yeah, the shrimp seem to be enjoying this one. I think I want to add some more dragonstone just to give it a bit more variety in that. So, but yeah, it seems to be good. It's just powered by a little hang-on filter there and a Nicrew LED light. Obviously it needs top up. Sticking to the bottom of the shelf here, you can see this is my Fluval Flex. And this is home to some rummy nose tetras and some ember tetras. Again, they're hiding at the back. Lights have just come on. Sort of doing well. A bit of an algae outbreak happening at the moment. I think I'd really like to fill this with a lot more wood and yeah, sticks and stuff like that, and give it this really nice sort of Amazon River look. And as you can see, there is an angelfish here. Now, context to this, obviously I know that this angelfish is in a tank that's quite small. It was in a bigger tank, but it was with another one which is right at the top there, and they were fighting. So for the moment, I've had to separate them until I can get another tank set up, which I can get them into a bigger one. But yes, I do have a couple coming, so hopefully I shall be doing that very soon. That seems to be happy in there for the moment. But yeah, this is a good tank, this is. I really like the curved front, so something to play around with in the future, I guess. Moving up to the middle one, this one on the right is a coral tank. It's just sort of untouched at the moment. I'm not doing nothing with this. I've just put the few corals that I had in my Fluval Evo in here when I moved that marine tank. Again, the lights are off at the moment, but yeah, when I did that, I just wanted that tank over there to be a macroalgae and fish only tank, and this one here to be the coral tank. So this is powered by this Lumine LED light, and yeah, obviously I've turned the filters off and everything so you can see inside. But yeah, it's doing okay. I'm just gonna let this tank just sort of do its thing and see how well the corals grow. I don't want to touch it. Over to the left here again, everything needs a clean up here just for context, but this has got a few sunset platies in it. This was a bit of a breeding tank, but again, the fish are starting to grow a bit bigger now, so obviously I've got to get them out into a different tank. But yeah, I mean, this one's been going for a couple of years, so probably does need a good refresh and try something different. But for now, it's all good. And moving up to the top, as I said, the other angelfish is here. He's had to go in there temporarily, but the idea of this tank was just to be a bit of a community planted tank. Again, I need to do a bit of maintenance because we're getting some algae on the left there, but algae doesn't bother me. This was some plants that I pulled out of my pond that seem to have been Ludwigia, and you can see the difference here. These ones were pulled out of my pond and grown, and these ones were grown in a tank, and you can just see the difference in having natural sunlight on them as opposed to just a normal tube LED light that you get with these Tetra aquariums. So yeah, it's just absolutely amazing to see, really. But yeah, this is home to just a few guppies, some platies, and a couple of neon tetras in there. Again, it was supposed to be a bit of a community tank, but I have this angelfish in there at the moment, which I need to get out. I was hoping to breed them. That was the idea of having two, but yeah, obviously they not getting on well together, so we will have to split them. Finally moving over to the last three, because the rest of this, that was my Evo, and then at the bottom there's some empty tanks there. But yeah, these are my three breeding shrimp tanks here. So on the left you have one that is full of cherry shrimp there, red cherry shrimp. We've got some lots of moss in there and stuff, which is really cool. I love the overgrown look at this one. This one is just being absolutely left to do its thing. This one is full of jungle vallisneria, and it's just started to grow all through the substrate, which is really cool. So hopefully one day that will all bloom, enter a massive fully planted tank there. But this one is home to I think they're all hiding at the back, probably blue dream shrimp. But yeah, obviously they're a lot more difficult to see in there, but yeah, it is full of them. And then over to my left here, this is probably one of my favorites. It's been set up for about 3-4 years now. This started as a betta tank for a fish, and now has just become like this orange Sakura shrimp tank. And yeah, they breed like crazy in here. I did lose a lot of the colony, but thankfully I did save some, so I did rescue them. And yeah, there's loads of little babies in there. Can you see them there? Look at them. Yeah, so cool. But yeah, this is probably my favorite tank, and you can see how long it's been set up because this is a breakdown of all the botanicals. I think there was only a small layer of sand on here at one point, and just over the years all this breakdown has created this massive, really cool, rich substrate, which is absolutely awesome. And fortunately this tank is powered by one big LED light there, so 3 for the price of 1. Which is really good, so it saves a lot of money on lights. Lastly, as I'm sure you can see here, this is another tank that was set up a while back. This had some vampire crabs in. Unfortunately, I lost the vampire crabs in the setup. Not 100% sure what I did wrong, to be honest, but it was the first time caring for them. So, but yeah, I mean, you can see the plants got a bit wild. It started to die off a little bit. I'll be honest, I haven't really sort of paid much attention to it since the crabs died, so I kind of let it do its thing. Just added a bit of water every now and then, but yeah, it's sort of, I just wanted to show you what it kind of looks like now. So yeah, that's it, all the tanks that I have so far. I've got a few other ones sort of sitting there unused and stuff, and I've got a massive one here in a box that I need to set up and find room for. I'll tell you what I'll do as well, I will just go into my living room just to show you my other aquarium in the house that I have, and yeah, and see what that looks like. And last but not least, this is my 105 tetra aquarium in here, and this is just home to cardinal tetras and serpent tetras, which is really cool. It's right next to my window there, so it absolutely has been caked in algae for the last few weeks, so it needs a mega tidy up. And yeah, also the light blue in it, I think it was the fuse or something, so thankfully I have a brand new LED light in it, so it's nice to actually see the fish and the color in it at long last again. But yeah, it looks really great. It is just home to those fish. Maybe I will get a sort of a focal fish for it again at some point. My angelfish were in here, but like I said, they were arguing, and yeah, it was just causing a lot of problems. They were nipping each other out. Also, the serpent tetras shouldn't be with angelfish as well, so once I got them, I knew I had to get the angelfish out because they just kept nipping them. So I hope you enjoyed this video. As you can see, fish keeping is fun. I am obsessed. I've got lots of tanks, but they are hard work and they require lots of maintenance. So that is my next job, is to do a load of water changes, clean the glass, and get busy mucking in. Now I am all well and better again.